relationship oriented. We're very family oriented. I think sometimes nonprofits can focus too much on do, and not on the being, not on enjoying each other's company, relationships. And so I think if nonprofits would just focus on the emphasis that we put on, which is family, just being together, just enjoying each other's company, I think would help to recruit and help to bring in more Hispanics to get involved.
I think it's supporting each other, because that's one thing that, within our community and as Hispanics, is that we really do support each other once we're on board. It doesn't matter what may be going on, where you're coming from, what your background is. We have something that really brings us together, and I think that's our culture. And our families, no matter if you're related in blood or just based on the passion that you have, you come together naturally, and that's the biggest thing that we can use.
As role models, we can establish the expectation that we can give not just money, but we can give our time, we can give our commitment, and really create an ownership for meeting the needs that our community has, because I think that we really are an invisible population at the moment in terms of our philanthropic involvement and participation, and the greater that we can sort of role model that for our community, the more that people can step up again and know that there is a difference that you can make.
One thing I've learned is all you have to do is ask. If you put it in front of someone and let them know what the need is, more than likely they'll say yes.
You have to show a lot of face value, because I know teaching a lot of the kids, my families, they don't come to you, you come to them. And the best way to get there is to knock at their doors, to tell them that you're there, to allow them to understand that they're not doing this on their own, that there's a lot of people like them that are working towards the same type of message or the same type of we have the same passion, and we understand them because at some point we were there, or at some point we may be there, and knowing that we're showing our faces to them and saying, hey, we're here for you, so how can we help? And the biggest thing, like Linda said, just ask.
I know nonprofits also look at education and say, well, are you educated? Do you have the credentials to volunteer, to do to lead an organization? And I think the best advocates in the Hispanic community are Hispanics. The best advocates for single moms are single moms. The best advocates for youth are youth. So not looking at it is important, education and getting that, but if we make that a barrier, then that's why you're going to have very few people advocating, especially Spanish-speaking adults, especially men, who say, well, all I do is I'm a labor worker. How can I volunteer? How can I give my time? What can I do? What can I contribute? But you are the best advocate for that, because you are a dad who is working, who is concerned for his family. So you are the best advocate for the other dads who are also struggling. So I think just for who you are makes you the right advocate for volunteering.
All of us do a better job at educating or creating awareness with the general market about who we are as a community and what our cultural values are and kind of how we're made. Because I think that a lot of times there's a lot of misunderstandings, there's a lot of stereotypes out there, and I think they get in the way of success. And so I think we need to put more time or put more resources collectively into research, into being able to define the progress that's being made for the general market, and so that they can understand that there is a lot of achievement to report, there's a lot more to do, but we can diffuse some of those stereotypes along the way.
Well, I think if anybody's going to try to engage the Latino community, they need to understand that there isn't just one Latino community. We're as diverse and varied a culture as any other. Some of us have been here for generations, some of us just got here. Some of us are Mexicanos, some of us are Guatemaltecos, some of us are Colombiano. Some of us speak Spanish, some of us don't. We come from different backgrounds, different family structures. There are some things that we've mentioned today that most folks share, like a love of family and a passion for our community that's close to us. But there isn't just one Latino community. You need to make the effort to get to know us on a personal level, know where we come from, just like you would anybody else. So don't pigeonhole us, get to know us, and we will be your biggest champion, we'll be your best volunteer, we'll be your biggest supporters.